and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing an introduction on applied energistics. This is just a basic tutorial to get you going. Okay, so let's jump right in. First thing we're going to need is an ME controller. This is what you put power into to make it work. So I'm going to chuck down my Tesseract, which has a separate power source inside my castle. Okay, and then we're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a drive. This is to hold your storage disks. I recommend when you first make a ME system that you make 4 64Ks. You could make 4 4Ks, that would also work, but I believe in just using 64Ks because then you're not wasting any resources really. You just go straight to the last tier, and these are the largest ones unless you have extras, I think it's extra cells, which has the million drives, which I also don't recommend you using. The next thing you're going to need is something to access this. So you have 2 different types of access terminals. You have just one which has all your stuff in it, and then another one which has a crafting table in it, so you can make stuff with the crafting grid from the stuff that you have in your ME system. Okay, so basically what you just do with this is chuck your stuff into it. So there you go, and you can take them out and put them in and shift click, etc. Okay, that's fine. The next thing I'd really like to show you is the basic imports and export buses, which make up basically why you have an ME system. So I'm going to be doing a basic thing with an all processing setup. So let me just grab some conduits because I forgot those to make these work. So this is probably what you'll have as a very basic setup when you first start. A pulverizer to double your R's, and then a furnace to cook them. So I'm just going to set these up super quick. So I'm going to have the import on the top. And then you'll probably have like a chest here if you're going to, and then like a hopper on here and then a chest on here if you're doing this without applied energistics. Okay, so you're going to notice there's 2 different types of imports and export buses. You have the basic ones, which I will show you to begin with. Now this, when you click on it, only holds one thing. You can only put one thing into here, which isn't ideal for all processing. So this is not ideal for this. And this has no settings on it. Oh, like I just placed this on here. You can't click on it, and there's no options to it, and it only pulls out 1 item at a time. So it's also not very ideal unless you're just using something for something small. So for this, I recommend using these. You can set these to stack. So I'm going to set both of these to this. And first, you'll notice that I can actually click on both of these, and they come out with the large GUI. Now for this one, you can specify 8 things to go into this when it is possible. And this, you can specify that only certain things come out of it. Now you're also going to notice that there is more modes here. There's the craft and stack mode, and the always craft items. So this is more for when you have a Mac assembly chamber, which I have a tutorial on if you want to go and look at that. Where it will make stuff and put it into what you're exporting into. And then you have single items and stacks of items. And then you have redstone, so it reacts to redstone. So we're just going to ignore that, and that turns that off there. Same with this one. Okay, so we're going to go and put our ores in this. So then it will automatically process our ores for us. Now I just went and grabbed a few for the sake of this tutorial. And I also should go get some ME cables too. Anything applied energistics will attach to anything else which is applied energistics. It doesn't matter what the block is, what it is, it will always attach to each other. So these will all link, this all link, and then the same with interfaces, etc. It will all connect together. So as you can see, it has put in everything we've all put in there for you, and it's just auto-processing, already taking it out and put it straight back into our ME system. Okay, now I think this is just all it is for now. You can use several wrenches to dismantle these. You can use the quartz wrench, which is the one that goes with the mod, but I personally like to use the crescent hammer from Thermal Expansion. But it is completely up to you which wrench you use. But this one seems to work with just about everything, every mod that you could have. Okay, I think that's all for now. I have several other tutorials on applied energistics, so if you haven't found what you needed from this video, be sure to go check out my other videos, and I hope you found this useful, and be sure to subscribe and check my links in the description, and have a great day. Bye!